I'm Rob Smith. I'm one of the artists in the exhibition here at Baltic. And for the last couple of years, I've been working with the Norwegian University of Science and Technology on a project called Visualizing the Deep Sea in the Age of Climate Change. And as part of this research, I've been looking into deep sea mining for polymetallic nodules. So these polymetallic nodules, they're full of many different metals, mostly manganese and iron, but then they have rare earth elements like cobalt that people want for battery technologies, digital devices like mobile phones, and for powering the green transition. And so there's a lot of interest in how to take these nodules from the bottom of the deep ocean and use them within these technologies. The trouble is that we don't really know so much about these very deep parts of the ocean where these nodules are found. So these are found in the middle of the Pacific Ocean in an area called Clarion-Clipperton Zone at about a depth of about 4.5 kilometers below the surface. And through my work, what I've been sort of thinking about is how to complicate the relationships around these nodules so that we can understand them as a part of the ecosystem in the deep Pacific Ocean rather than just these inanimate lumps that we're able to take. A scientist called Andrew Sweetman published a paper describing how these nodules in the deep ocean actually produce oxygen, and he calls it dark oxygen. So oxygen, as science currently understands it, is all produced through photosynthesis. So for Andrew to sort of come up with this proposal that these nodules are down in the bottom of the ocean and they're making oxygen through a different process is quite a sort of groundbreaking discovery that means we have to sort of reevaluate not just whether or not the nodules are something that we can take out from the bottom of the sea without any effect, but also we need to think about actually the whole ways in which we understand how oxygen is produced on our planet. And so in the work here, you've got these two electrodes, and it's monitoring the electricity that the nodule is producing. And there's an oxygen sensor here at the back, which is then monitoring the oxygen in the jar. And so then these different data sources are brought into the artwork through a small computer that's monitoring that all of the time. And then it's creating or sort of feeding into this data-driven artwork of this projection on the floor that's animating these 3D models of the polymetallic nodules. And as well as this sort of data from the local source of the nodule, and bringing in other data sources connected to deep sea mining and its histories and sort of potential futures.